and I've got notes all over the place, so it might be kind of random, but I've got a lot. I love online parties. I am so passionate about them, and there's so much that I can tell you. But I'm going to try to hit on some of my best tips that I can pass on to you. So, I am Black status. I signed in September of 2014. I hit green status in 2.5 months. When I was running for green status, the month that I hit, I did about $5,000 in sales on my own. We started the month with 7 people on the team, and I ended the month with 21 people on the team. The online parties that I ran during that month, I say each week I probably averaged about 5 online parties a week, and then one week I did 9 parties at once. So when you are running for these statuses, you need lots and lots of parties. You need lots of people in front of your products, lots of people purchasing from you so that you can get to that next status. I replaced my teaching income at green status, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've got 2 young girls. All right, so I'm going to be talking on online parties, and I'm going to touch a little bit on flash sales as well. Online parties are the bread and butter of your business. They drive your business. It's hard to sell to the same people over and over and over again. You will find that if you rely just on your VIP group or the same customers coming back, yes, you hope they come back every 3 months, but it's hard to sell to them over and over again. So you've got to constantly have people in front of your business, brand new faces. Alright, so in-home parties are really great, and makeup play dates are really great, and I know Leslie's getting ready to come up here and tell you all about those. So those are really good for sales, but when you live in a smaller area and you it may be flooded with presenters, you know, how do you expand your business when there's already so many people selling? And not every area is like that. I live in a little bit of a smaller town right now, and you know, I still go out into town and I still find people that have never heard of Unique and never heard of our mascara. So just because you feel like it is a flooded area doesn't necessarily mean that everybody already knows about it. But with online parties, you can expand your business so much faster, and you can break outside of your warm market so much quicker. So when you're first starting, you've got your friends, and so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to break outside of them and get parties outside of your friends. Alright, so all party styles work, whether you do 10-day parties, whether you do flash sales, whether you do 1-day parties, whether you do live events. I've tried them all, and I think that they all work. I personally like doing flash sales. Let's see, so I told you my notes were all over the place. So, let's see. They all work. The key to having a successful online party is coaching your hostess. You know, if you think about it, they don't know they may have never done an online party before. So you kind of need to be in constant contact with your party hostess to kind of give them a heads up and say, hey, you know, today go and reach out to everybody and remind them the party is getting ready to get started. And then the next day, you want to say, hey, go and post in there, we're going to get started, or they can tag some of their friends in the comments. They can, I don't recommend that they put them in a group message to say, hey, we're getting started. Send each person that accepted their invite a personal message with their own wording, just saying, hey, don't forget, tonight is the party. Let's see. Be valuable in your party. So if you are sitting there, I always talk about don't use graphics. We love videos because videos sell products. When people see a video pop up on Facebook, especially if it's 3 minutes or less, they think, oh, I can watch this, it's short, let me see what she's got going on. So when it's you and it's a video of you, they stop and they watch that. But with everybody that's selling something on Facebook, you get, it's almost like spam. And your newsfeed, your personal newsfeed can end up being that way too. So when you're using a picture that is a graphic, maybe it's just a picture of the 2 tubes of mascara, or even if it's a picture of somebody that they don't even know, that is almost like spam, because they just scroll right over and they're like, oh, I'm sick of seeing this mascara. But when they see it on you, and they start to get to know you, they're going to start paying attention to it more. And then you throw up a video, and they're going to end up watching that video. So, what I mean by being valuable in these parties is I find that a lot of people that I come in contact with in these parties, they always say, well, I never know what colors to pick, or I never know which foundation option is right for me. I never know, or I don't know how to apply eyeshadow like that. And so when they go down to CVS, they don't have somebody there with them that is helping them do that. And that's where you come into play as a presenter in these parties. You can be valuable to them, and you can teach them how to apply these products, which color is right for them, which product of foundation, whether it's BB cream or liquid foundation, is right for them. That's where you have value to them, and then they'll start creating a relationship with you, and you will start building their trust so that they trust you to help them pick out their makeup choices. All right, so creating interaction in your parties. This is one of the biggest things that I get asked is how do you create interaction in a dead party? And the first thing I want to tell you is sometimes parties are just dead. You can't even give away a product in some of those parties. And with summer getting ready to come up, people are on vacations. They are busy out at ball games and things like that. So when you put the effort into the parties, then you can kind of start pulling out the interaction from them. So one way that I do this is I play games, and I give away raffle entries during a party, and at the end I do a giveaway. Don't be afraid of giveaways. Invest in your business to grow your business, but use them in a way where it's going to be valuable to you. So I'll get into that in a minute. So the raffle entry system, I give them one raffle entry for accepting their invite, and as soon as I get the party started, I tell them that. So I do a little intro and I say, accept your invite, you're getting one, or sometimes I'll say 10 raffle entries to accept your invite to our drawing at the end. So that way, when I get to the end of the party, I can choose anybody, and I'll get to that in a second, that has accepted their invite at the party. So then I play games in the party, and I usually do my games between 8 to 10 p.m. at night. 8 to 10 p.m. is a great time to be on Facebook because that's when everybody is sitting down and scrolling through Facebook, and that's when you want some notifications to pull through for them so they can click on it. And in the summertime, it may be a little bit later in the evening too. So make sure you're not a poster and a runner. Make sure between 8 to 10 p.m. you're sitting down and actually working. And when you play those games and they start commenting, you want to be right there, either whether it's on your phone or sitting down at your computer working, you want to be able to start interacting with them. Because if they're sitting there talking or posting, then you want to be able to comment back and build that relationship from there. And when you comment on the post that they commented on, that will put that post in other people's timelines and keep it up at the top. So that will pull out more interactions from other people because they're seeing that post over and over again. So then if I start talking with this person, eventually I will say, let me message you. So I build that relationship then in a personal message. Now I'm able to friend request them, and they're going to accept because I've already built that relationship up with them, and then I start talking with them. Now, if they start talking to me and say, I'm interested in lip products, or maybe they start saying that, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and, I don't know what to wear, or, you can start talking with them. Then you go back and say, let me go into the party and I'll do a post for you about the lip products that we're talking about here. So I go back into the party and I will tag them in a post and I say, here's the lip products we were talking about. So now the other people in that party are seeing that someone else is interacting with me, and that also is going to pull out some interaction as well. So I will also, the games I like to play are the chick flip games. You probably have seen those. They are great because everybody knows the answer to them. But I tell them, when they comment on the post, I say, comment below, raising your hand if you know the answer, and then personal message me your answer. Now, I don't care that they're giving away the answer, but I want them to personal message me because they're starting a conversation with me. So then after that, when I'm talking to them for a little while, I can then go and friend request them, and they're going to accept. Because then we're all working our personal timelines, right? So they're constantly seeing us. So this is a way for them to friend request you, and then to start off the conversation and the relationship. Alright, so the Chick Chick games, they personal message me, that's a good way. When I say, yes, you've got a raffle entry towards the giveaway at the end for the correct answer, and then I say, do you have any questions on the products? Or what product are you most interested in? What can I help you with? And so, if you're doing this the first night of the party, they may not have any questions, but I usually try to play one each night around the same time. And by the third time you do it, you start talking with them, then they're going to start having questions for you because they're already building that relationship and trust. So, there are earning raffle entries for that. I will say stuff like comment on this video for an extra raffle entry. I mean, you can give away raffle entries for anything, okay? So, at the end of the party, I do a giveaway. And what I give away, you can do a lip gloss. We all constantly earn half-offs in YCash, and our half-offs don't count towards PRS or anything like that. So I always get a set of 10 or however many lip glosses, and I use a half-off on it, and that's my gift. They come out to like $6. You can do some of the samples when they come available again. You can make samples, but you need to remember to send all the product information with it. Sample packs are good because they're trying all of your products when they're a winner. So when I do my giveaway, I will go and I profile them. So I'm actually choosing my person that's going to win. Because not only are they getting a sample pack, they're going to also be getting a Lash link, which is another name for a party. So when I do the giveaway, I announce them as a winner, and I do it in the evening when I know, 8 to 10 p.m. And I say, congratulations, so-and-so, here's what you've won, and you've also earned or won a free Lash link from me. 90% of the time, they're going to comment on this post and go, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I never win anything. And I go, yes, I know, it's so exciting, personal message me, your address, and I will get this out to you. So as they are personally messaging me, they're so excited. And so I'm going in, I'm setting up their event page on Facebook. And when they message me their address, I say, great, thank you, I'm going to get that out to the mail to you. Your Lash link is ready to go, I just invited you. All you've got to do is add your friends, and I take it over from there. In my wording, I didn't even give them an option. But sometimes they do come back and they say, do I have to do that? And I say, no, not at all. I'm still going to send you your sample pack, because they're going to get that sample pack and go, okay, I love this, I want to do a party. But even if they don't do one, that's okay. But most of the time, they're just going to go ahead with it because you said, okay, it's ready to go, here you go, add your friends, I'll take it from there. And so, I've done this ever since I've started my business, and it works. And so I'm always leaving a party with a party. So with this giveaway, so I'm going, this is how I was saying I break outside of my warm market so quickly. I go and I pick my winner. So, of course, if they're interactive in the party and I don't know them, they're in a different location, I probably want to go ahead and choose them as a winner. If there's hardly any interaction in it, it's okay. Even if nobody comments, you can still pick somebody because they got one raffle entry for accepting their invite to the party. So I go and I profile and I say who's not in my local area, who's not in the same group of friends, and I kind of do a little bit of research, and that's who I want to choose as my next party. Sometimes they're not the best of hostesses. They might add their friends and then you might not hear from them again. But if they're adding their friends are accepting, probably 10 people or 20 people are accepting their invite to that party. That's 10 to 20 people that you now have in front of your products. And then usually I can make a sale or so from that, and then friend request them and have them as later on customers at least. So, building up your parties, because more parties equals more sales for you. So, I'm never looking for a party this way. So it only takes one party to get your business rolling. If you haven't done a launch party, or what I teach my team is, right when they start their business, they are running their launch party and helping them. At the end, they're doing that giveaway, and they're carrying on from there. So, let's see where I'm at here. So it only takes one party. If you're stuck on parties, I'm going to give you some tips here real quick to get some parties going, because that's another question I'm always asked. How do I get some parties going if I'm stuck? So, if you need more parties, if you've got one rolling at the end, if you need to double up on parties to increase your sales, do 2 giveaways from that one party. So you're leaving this one party with 2 parties because you gave away 2 sample packs or 2 lip glosses. And then at the end of these 2 parties, you're giving away 2 from each of those parties, and you're starting the 3rd week with 4 parties. So that's a way that you can build up your business, and it really does work. And if you're running 4 parties at once, and one of them are dead, or one of them saying, no, do I really have to? You're fine, because you've got 3 other parties going on at once. So, all right, so let's see here where we're at. All right, how to get online parties. First of all, you have to, let's say you've done your launch party and you have nothing going on right now, and you're just starting your business. You need to really work your personal wall, and they've talked about that some here today, and open your personal wall to public, and so that everybody can see your post. If you're not comfortable with that, you can actually change each post to be public or private. So put all the posts that you are comfortable with as public and keep the rest as private. So you have to create a want for these products. So your friends list may not know about these products yet. Or they may say, oh gosh, I have another person selling mascara. But if you're doing something a little bit differently and you're showing them the entire line rather than just the mascara, and you're staying consistent with it and working your personal wall, eventually, it takes somebody 21 times to see something before it clicks to them, I want that. So when you're staying consistent, that's why we tell you to do that, they're going to watch you over time. Every single day, if you get on Facebook Live or you post a video and it's of you doing your entire makeup routine, eventually they're going to say, man, foundation is good. I gotta have it. They're seeing it over and over and over again. Well, when they start messaging you, so you've already created that want. So every person that messages me that wants a sale, they say, oh gosh, I gotta have that foundation. I say, why don't we do a party for you and you can try to get it for free or half off. So I turn every person that messages me into a party rather than a sale. They don't always say yes, but I always ask. The worst thing they can say is, no, I don't know, just get the foundation. Okay, fine. So you have to create the want, and you have to ask for the party sometimes. And so I turn every sale into a party. Another thing you can do, you'll have to be careful of your wording if you do this on your personal wall, but I try to stick to my VIP group. You've seen the pictures that have beach chairs on them with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or sunflowers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick a number, and I'll message you what you want. I message them, and some of them I will hide behind their 10% off, your order in May. I will say, book a party, get a free lip gloss. If you're needing more parties, I just make them all book a party, get a free lip gloss, or book a party, get a free eye pigment. And so when they message me, again, I'm not really giving them an option. I'm saying, hey, you've won a book a party, get a free lip gloss. I have next Wednesday available to start. Would you like to claim that day? It's 100% online, and I do all the work. All you do is add your friends. You're going to earn free makeup out of it, including the free lip gloss. And so sometimes they won't respond. Sometimes they're like, okay, I'll do that. So it takes the personal message sometimes to get parties. And then, of course, once you get one rolling, you do the giveaway at the end, and then you're never going to have to search for a party again. All right, let's see. All right, so online parties versus flash sales. I like to do flash sales. So online parties, you can do the 10-day parties, you can do them as 3-day parties. They all work, but you have to create that interaction. But a flash sale is quick, it's fast. We now have Facebook Live, where we can go on and event pages to do Facebook Live. So that's a great feature because you're instantly creating that relationship. They can comment on it right there. So with my flash sales, you can do it as a 1-hour party. I usually try to set the event page up a couple days in advance, and I hype it up. Join us Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Join us Wednesday night at 9 p.m. And then I'm kind of posting, a video here or there. And then 9 p.m., it happens. You can do roll call, you can do your giveaway, and when you're doing a flash sale that's condensed like that, you're getting more interactions from other people at once, which is going to push those notifications to the other people that are on Facebook, so they're continuing to get notifications from this party, and then it's done. So what I do is, and what I want you to take away from today is, because I've gone to some trainings and some people say, don't do this or do this, and you have to find what works for you and what you're comfortable with. So, someone mentioned today, about not giving a discount, or you don't want to do too much into your VIP group. And what I actually do is every party that I do, I offer a discount, and as a first-time shopper. So what that is doing is saying, hey, come shop with me as a first-time shopper. It's going to increase your sales. It's going to get product into people's hands. And so I offer them a 10 or 15% discount, whatever you want to do, if they shop with me during that flash sale hour. But then after that, it's regular price. So do what you're comfortable with. Even if you do it as a flash sale, you don't have to offer a discount. You can just say, hey, here's the shopping link afterwards, and then go and talk with the people. You say, message me your order, and then you could do, you could do it as spend $100 and you're going to get a free lip gloss. You could do it as that rather than a discount. So it's whatever you're comfortable with. I like to do the discount because I feel like it pulls out more orders and they're going, oh, I'm getting 10% off? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then I get them into my VIP group and I run a monthly special, or every now and then I'll do a flash sale in there as well, so my customers still feel valued as well. Alright, so using your party to its fullest advantage. So I always try to leave a party with a party. I try to leave a party with some sales. And I try to leave a party with a team member. So using your party to its fullest advantage. If summertime is coming, they're going to be on vacation, they may not be shopping with you right now. But you want to use parties to grow your client base as a whole. So don't worry about if they're shopping with you during that party. They may not get paid on, maybe they only get paid once a month and they can't shop with you. Well, how at the end of the month are they going to get in contact with you to place their order? So you want to make sure that you're trying to friend request everybody at the end of the party. You want to try to give them a raffle entry for them to join my VIP group, so I'm not adding them, they're joining. And they're friend requesting me. So that's where those raffle entries come into play. And I always try to talk, if there's somebody that's very active in the party, I always message them after a couple days, and I'll say, hey, you look like you're having a great time in this party, the product's really great, your makeup is on point, have you thought about doing what I do? And so that, I try to leave a party with a team member. If maybe the hostess had a really good party. Maybe the hostess had a $500 party. You reach out to them and you go, hey, your party was really good. What do you think about becoming a presenter? All these reorders could be yours. And so I reach out to my hostess, I reach out to the people that are active at the party, and then I reach out after the party is over to the people who have ordered. So if they're not in my local area, what I usually say to them is, hey, how are you loving your products? And they come back and they say, great, I love them. I say, well, I don't have anybody on my team in your area. What do you think about becoming a presenter? Or you can just say, oh, I'm so glad you're loving them. Have you thought about becoming a presenter? Have you thought about doing what I do? And just see what they say. The worst thing they can say is no, but sometimes they will say, actually, I think I would like to. I think I would like some more information on that. So those are my goals with a party. With summertime coming up, you want to use the summer to build. Run those dead parties. Run those parties that only do $100. Because if you're getting 10 to 20 people in front of your products, every single party you do, you're friend requesting them, and they're watching you all summer long, how many of those do you think will come back and shop with you when fall hits and when Christmas time comes around? So run those parties. Don't think of a party as just for sales. Think of it as growing your team, and think of it as growing the client base.
Cha-ching.
That's it.